So liner. Liner's important because, why, you guys? I think you all have gone to sleep on me. Exactly. I want definition, even though I'm going to do a nude lip, but I'm not just going to line it. I'm going to bring the lip liner into the mouth to make sure that it blends seamlessly with lipstick.
Sam?
Yes?
If you've got really dark lips, how do you get a nude lip on that?
Well, you can do a little concealer over.
I find when I put a gloss over that, then it seems to turn into something else.
When you add gloss over
The concealer.
the concealer, do you blot the concealer?
No.
So that it's turning into a concealer and gloss mix.
Yeah.
So it's looking really nude, but kind of a weird nude.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to blot it because you really don't want it to show up. You just want to have the concealment. And you have to look for lipsticks that are consistent as well. Lipsticks that really, add, that have great pigment, that really cover the color of the lip. So even though I use one color, I turn around and use another to bring it into the mouth because I don't want it to appear too black of a liner. So using a darker liner and then using kind of a reddish kind of coffee color is a little bit more warm and adds dimension, and it keeps your lipstick from traveling outside the lines and keeps it looking warm. That's my 5 minutes. Wait, got to do lipstick. Easy thing.
Sam, would you use the concealer before you use the liner or afterwards?
I would use the concealer, then powder it a bit,
Yeah?
then do it, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and blot. So then now you go to lipstick after you did your concealer, and then you blot it, and then you did your liner and lipstick. A nude lipstick is really one of my favorites because it just allows all the drama of everything that you've worked hard for in the eyes to show through. And so it's really one of my favorites. And that's why I mean, finding a lip color that helps the lipstick to really cover the color of the lipstick, of the lips itself, like the pink. You'll see in the when I go to the bottom lip, you'll really get a chance to see. And if you line afterwards, a lot of times your liner will become more prominent. So a lot of times that's why I line before. Do you line after?
No, for me.
Yes.
No, I line before.
Thank
if I don't.
goodness. We agree on something.
Well, it depends on what I'm going for, though.
I'm teasing. No, and a lot of times I'll go back in with
And-
liner.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the same way with anything else that I've done today. I work really hard to go back and forth because every time you layer something, it looks more natural. And then, after this, I just put on some gloss and then I'm done.
Did you make that palette?
I did. In fact, it just broke in travel, so I have another one at home, and I just picked them up at drugstores. Sometimes they'll have pill cases, and so I'll buy these and just store them because they really help to, so I can see and mix and play with my lipsticks as opposed to opening up 10 MAC lipsticks and thinking, well, which one is it? I had an assistant once, I had to give them one because it was driving me crazy that every time I turned around, they had like 20 lipsticks with cases. So it really does take, a little bit more time out of things. Then, gloss. What did you say?
If you wanted to use a
I don't work for MAC. What is MAC see-through?
Not it's better. It's very, it's kind of whitish creamish. I don't know, but it gives you a natural.
Similar to what he's got in his hand.
Yeah,
can you see it?
exactly. If you wanted to use that without any lipstick underneath or whatever, what kind of lip liner would
Then
you
it's just gonna look white.
use it brown?
This is so beige. It's beige for a Caucasian consumer, so you can only use it to highlight. If you're not using lipstick first to brown it, then it's just gonna look really ashy and kind of ashy, then with a dark kind of coffee liner. Not so pretty. Not so pretty. The whole idea of using a lipstick that is neutral is that you can build on it. It's the same thing like foundation. So you really want to find something that you can manipulate that's your nude. So it's your pantyhose, and then everything else you can put on top of it. So yeah, because if you use glosses like this, to me they just look whitish, and that's you really want caramel. You want gold.